Hi everyone, welcome to Cipri Talk. Today is January 11, 2018, and how are you guys doing? It's been a journey. It's only 11 days into the year and I already feel like quitting. Feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Have anyone out there quit your resolution? Well, if you have, it's not too late. You can start doing it again. You know, every day is a new day, and every day is a new ray of hope. And every time we push through when we want to quit, every day we push through, I believe we accomplish something. And so for me, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm going to say. But you guys keep showing up and you keep listening. Even if it's only one of you, I appreciate it because I really do believe that I will evolve, that God will start working through me. You know, sometimes we overthink things. Sometimes we overexpect things. Sometimes we want it all right and perfect the first time. Or even for me, I could have done good the first time and feel like I'm a one-hit wonder. You know, that's kind of sad. Who wants to be a one-hit wonder where you can go in there and knock the ball out of the park and get home runs and win the game, and then the next day you come out and you stink? Who wants to be like that? But I think the only way to grow is to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. And so this is an uncomfortable situation, but I have so much love out there. So many of you guys are so kind and so like faithful. I appreciate your guys' encouragement. And I want to start, I don't know if there's anyone out there that knows what I want and wants the same thing, whether it's to create a message, whether it's to be the background person, whether you have ideas on how to put music or how I should do the background because it's boring right now. Any ideas? I would love it. You know, if you guys say, "What? Hey, Cipri, why don't you pick a book and just do that book for, you know, that amount of time?" Or, "Hey, Cipri, why don't you focus on just whatever that message is, love?" Or, "Hey, Cipri, why don't you help us with losing weight? Because this is a new year and I struggle with my weight. So what can I do? How can I get the help I need?" Or, "Hey, Cipri, my children drive me nuts. And oh my gosh, sometimes I feel so guilty because I just feel so frustrated and overwhelmed by them." I can relate to all of those things. God has helped me one day at a time to overcome my own struggles. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, but if you looked at who I was to who I am, I've come a long ways. You know, my top weight used to be 179. And, you know, today I'm around 115. And so that's a victory. And I know there's people a lot smaller than me, but it's really not about the number. It's really about here. You know, it's about when I feel fat, when I feel ugly, when I feel this, when I feel that, I can come back to a place that says, I do what I need to do, and therefore I'm in the right size body. I can come back to an absolute because I have a clear conscience and clean food, and I enjoy my food. And so I can come back even when I feel fat or whatever. I can come back, I can take a picture, and I can show myself, you're not fat. You're not fat. You know, I still got a little ways to go. I'm not quite where I want to be, but I'm good. You know, compared to 179 at 4'11", 179, if you do the math, that's almost two people. Almost. I was getting pretty close. And if God didn't intercede, I would have probably been at 2+ people. And so to be able to overcome food issues, that's huge. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I've accomplished a lot in my life, and I still get discouraged though, because the one thing that a friend of mine tells me is when you look at the issues in your life, when you look at the things that you want to change, or you look at your fears, or you look at your resentments, or you look at your your behavior, when you look at it and you notice it and you say, you know, I don't want to be angry, then you take that to God and you say, God, I'm just, you know, I'm an angry person. Would you help me? Would you bring your peace? Would you bring your love? Would you bring your kindness? Would you bring your patience? And God says, yes, I will, but it's not in our timing. You know, that's huge to learn. It's not in our timing. How many times do we get start a New Year's resolution. Say I'm going to be kind today. Say I'm going to be loving. Say I'm going to be patient. Say I'm going to eat healthy. Say I'm going to fill in the blank. And within minutes, we've already failed. Because it's not for us to change those character flaws. See, God says he uses our weakness. And it's also the reason he uses our weaknesses is because he turns our weaknesses into our strength. How does he do that? Because I on my own am an angry, overweight, frustrated, bitter, jealous, insecure, worried, fear-driven woman who has big dreams and goals but can't accomplish them. But I sit before you today as a woman who leans into God, who trusts in God, and has known and is learning that it is not me that has gotten myself to where I am today, but it is God who's gotten me here. So anyways, so I really want to, I'm not moving fast enough for myself. I'm just going to be honest. How many times am I going to sit here and talk to you guys and expect you to listen? I want to come up with new ideas, new visions, new things, but I have to wait for God to lead me in that. And I don't always know what that looks like. You know what it looks like to be still and know that God is God, and to trust that he is working even when it seems like he's not working. So that's my journey. We're going to watch God unfold through me. We're going to believe that he will. And you guys, comments, feedbacks, positive encouragement, ideas, suggestions, it's all welcome. You can put it in the comments. If you maybe want to say something that's not so nice, you can message me. If you want to say something that may come across not so nice, but it really is meant in love, you can message me. So I appreciate the support, guys. Love you, and have a great evening, and hang in there. Whatever your struggle is, hang in there. You know, I know that in some moments it just seems like the end of the world, and the next day we're on top of the world. So just hang in there, guys, okay? I'll talk to you later.